Tell you what, that's a pretty hard act to follow all around. Look, an incredible amount of effort has gone into tonight, and I'd like to say a few thank yous. It's actually a lot of thank yous to everyone who has contributed in one way or another. Mum and Dad. Mum. Many hours went into making the dress which Sophie is wearing today, and if I do say so myself, she looks quite stunning. So thank you very much. One of the most talented, amazing women that I'm privileged to know in my life, and I speak for both of us when I say we're truly appreciative of all the efforts that you put in. On top of that, cooking, the gardens, general perfectness, which was to follow. Thank you. In case you didn't know, there's goldfish in the bathtub. Goldfish in the bathtub. Dad, an extreme amount of effort has gone into making this place look as presentable and as immaculate as it does tonight. Dad has spent weeks painting, polishing, varnishing, cleaning. No, that's just the backyard. And he's already had a free plug for the jewellery, but it's very much appreciated. A lot of effort's gone into it, and we are grateful. So, a quick story. Last Wednesday night, with a bit over a week to go before the party, the oven blew up in the kitchen. And you're probably wondering why I'm rambling on about the oven. It's an extended story. The oven was replaced only 3 months ago due to a fault. So you'd think aforementioned oven would last longer than 3 months. It sent the whole family into basically a cyclone of panic leading up to it. Sophie managed to call in a favour. Danielle, where's Danielle? She's here.
Thank you, Danielle.
Quick thank you to Danielle. Sophie called in a favour to Danielle, and one of her friends was out to fix the oven the next day. So, you know, without that sort of effort, no food.
Right.
Lots of alcohol, no food. Cold food. No one would have been happy. But it just goes to show, you know, like, they're willing to they're willing to bend over backwards to make sure that everything you see tonight is just perfect. And although you wouldn't expect an oven that's only 3 months old to blow up, they managed to turn it around.
And now it's can't open the door.
Is it broken again?
No.
Okay, there's still more food to come, right? Moving on. Hannah, Jed, Zach and Court, you guys have put in a stupid amount of effort over the past few days. Sophie and I are both extremely grateful, from cleaning, all your help setting up for the day, the bar, everything's been amazing. It's run so smoothly, so thank you very much for all your efforts. Ellie, you've done an amazing job. Ellie has been involved since basically the night that we announced that we were engaged. From that second onwards, she's been incredible. All your photos for the invites, anything anyone could ever need to organise an engagement party. If you need a planner, Ellie. Ellie and Sophie, they're a team, but they can facilitate anything you need. You know, the running around, helping set up, food prep, keeping Soph, drying her tears, keeping her stress levels to the minimum. Thank you very much. Simon. Incredible speech. I kind of feel like I'm rambling a little bit. Like, how do you back that up? Seriously. You've been one of my best friends for a long time, and we're truly appreciative of all of your efforts collectively. So thank you for emceeing tonight. It's a very special occasion. Simon's also prepared a video which will be on the TV later on. So he's also helped with a lot of the photos and getting everything ready along the way. So we're truly grateful. Brett, Kaz, Alex, Naomi, Paul and Flick, You guys have been awesome helping out. They were here all day helping set up. So once again, not to bang on about it, but whether it's something as simple as lending the lights or setting up beers, anything we need, doing ice runs. Thank you for everything you've done. Eskies, just so much work has gone into this. I can't stress that enough, and we're just incredibly grateful. Heidi, for all your efforts with the hair and making Soph look as beautiful as she does. So a big thank you to you for running around and helping out with that through the week. So now that the time has come around, we probably don't need it, but Glen and the Chester Street Collective, there's a lot of heaters here. It's actually turned out to be a spectacular night, so not too cold at all. Something we were all very worried about last night, I think. It was freezing here last night, but the wind is dull and it's worked out really great, so thank you. And Tom, Pat and Dylan. Well, without you guys, basically, it just wouldn't be a party, would it? Working the bar tonight.
Bullshit!
And Charlie and Jason for helping bring around all the food all night. There's still a heap of food to come, but thank you for your efforts. And Sue Oster and Rod, I don't know if they're out here, but they've been running the kitchen all night, making sure that everyone gets a feed, so thank you very much for your effort.
Charlie and Jason.
Daniel, the photographer, the man. I can't stress it enough. Get around the photographer, maybe if you want to put your hand up, mate. We really want to make this a night to remember, so let's get heaps of photos, have a great night. He's around till about 11ish. Make sure you catch up with him and get some photos. Sharon, how are you? Thank you very much for all your help with the food, the wine. You were here yesterday helping set up. I think Soph has definitely appreciated it, and I certainly have as well, so thank you for everything you've done. Peter, thank you for your generous contribution to the party and for also allowing me to marry your beautiful daughter. I don't have to ask you, I have to ask you. Sophie, smiles.
Hey, that's my name.
Have you got tissues ready? I was wondering what I should say, and I was thinking about this all last night, but I've decided to cut it back to basics, and you've probably all seen this through Sophie and our relationship over the last 2.5, 3 years, but she's a dedicated, loving, caring and supportive partner. No matter what situation I seem to find myself in, whether I'm stressed out with work or we're forward planning together for our life together with building a house, buying a block of land, incredibly supportive. If you don't know Sophie that well, she has probably the biggest heart in the whole world. And she's an incredibly loving, giving person, and she will do basically anything for anyone. So a lot of these things might seem like simple sort of obvious things that a lot of people take for granted, but I truly believe that little things like this, so early on in a relationship, form a solid foundation for the future and our life together. So I truly appreciate that and love you very much. And to give another example of one of those characteristics, no matter what situation I come home in from work, if I'm upset, anywhere else I've been, she's always happy to see me. Every day. Without a doubt. She's happy, she comes home, always happy to see me. So, thank you very much. Thank you for the extraordinary amount of effort which you've put into preparing this party over the last few months. Soph has, it's stupid, like you cannot even put a number on the amount of hours that she's put into tonight, and to be fair, a lot of the credit sits with her. I've been the guy on the ladder hanging lights, balloons, but she's the brainchild of this entire operation. So thank you for, it's a testament to your work ethic and your dedication to this relationship and our future together. So thank you very much.
Josh, she was in tears when the lights didn't work.
So, getting on to that, I have another funny story, which is a dot point on my notes here. So last night we thought we were pretty much done. We were sitting here, we were relaxed, we had a lot of work out of the way. We were all pretty confident that we had tonight in the bag. And we thought, we'll just check the lights to make sure that everything's going to go off without a hitch tomorrow. Sure enough, Sophie ran around the side, down the driveway, tried to fire up the lights. The transformer box, which came with the lights, blew on the spot. What followed from there was tears, stress, some might call it psychopathic, rocking back and forth on a chair looking extremely uneasy. Luckily we had the day off and
I need to go to Bunnings.
we were because everyone was here all day long, we were under the impression it was Saturday, but it wasn't, it was actually Friday. So at 8:30 last night she ran to Bunnings, bought more lights, switched everything over to make sure that, the setting that you see before you today was 100% perfect and immaculate. So, another thing, just always above and beyond with everything she does to make sure that, we have the best possible outcome together. It's a small example, but there's many, trust me. Following on from that, goes without saying, but I could not be happier to spend the rest of our life together and move on to building our house and planning a wedding. So I'm truly grateful and I love you very much. So that kind of concludes my ramblings. Please hang around. There's so much more food to come. There's a lot of alcohol. We really want everyone to have a good time. Eat, drink, be merry. For those of you who Sophie and I haven't had a chance to catch up with and have a chat yet, we'll try and catch up with you and have a good chat with everyone. And we've still got quite a bit of time left. So enjoy yourself. And in closing, thank you everyone for coming. Without you, it truly wouldn't be the celebration that it is today. So we both appreciate it wholeheartedly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Josh. You obviously didn't clean that well out here. It's really dusty out here.
No, it's not. I swear.
Now, everyone who's been involved in the speeches so far thinks that we're done there. We're actually not. We have a surprise for the bride and groom. Sophie's best friend, Ellie, is going to come up and do a small speech as well. She's also here.